They were trying to give me a mirror backstage and said, hey, just check your hair. And I said, oh, my hair's fine. Hair's not fine? It's amazing. How you guys doing? SBCC. How's it going so far? This is the first one, right? So the flagship, we're here. This is us. I was there when it began. That's what we'll say to our grandkids. SBCC. Sounds like a condition. She's got SBCC. Why don't we get right into the questions? I'm going to start right here on my right. Young Lou, what's your name?
Hi, I'm Elizabeth. Thanks for being your castle.
Thank you, Elizabeth. Thank you.
Nathan. So I actually was looking forward to your castle episode on Monday, but I have a question about Firefly. One of my, the funniest scene is when they is in the desert and they take all your clothes and they put your bed.
Wait, what? They said that wasn't going to go on TV. They said that was just for us in the house.
What was it like filming that scene?
It was cool. I'm not gonna lie to you. You remember it was like a beautiful beach, desert, the beautiful desert. The sun was setting over there. Guess what? The sun wasn't setting, it was rising. That was the beginning of our shooting day. They just said, yeah, so drop them and sit on that rock. Has it been preheated? And there's no way to really do outside of the desert, fully nude thing and maintain your dignity. They give you this little kind of sock to wear and you're good. I was like, no one's gonna take me seriously wearing this. So I took an 8x10 of Joss Whedon and I cut out his face. And I stuck it right there. Was that your question? Was that... How does that do it? Brought back a lot of memories, thank you. Some of them good.
Who's your favorite superhero?
First of all, I'm so glad you dressed up, first of all. Second of all, I am the night. I'm gonna have to say right now, I don't know why, but in my heart, I'm feeling it, it's pulling me, Batman. And thank you. No, thank you. Good night, Bruce Wayne. I mean, Batman.
Hi, my name is Bailey.
Hi.
So with all the
We love babies.
It's different. About 21 Jump Street and Men in Black kind of doing a crossover movie, what will be your dream crossover franchise movie?
So they're doing 21 Jump Street and what else?
Men in Black.
Men in Black? Really? They're gonna do that?
Well, it's rumored, but I don't know if it's rumored yet.
All right, I'm gonna say, because this is a totally easy question. I'm gonna say the next Justice League movie should have the greatest American hero. Hey guys, sorry I'm late. But honestly, I really wasn't gonna qualify. I don't know how this suit works. Lost instructions in the desert. This is for old folks that remember the greatest hero.
Hi, my name is Joanna, and I have two questions. The first one was, what was it like working on Dr. Horrible's Single Love Log, and two, will there ever be a sequel?
If there was ever a time you said, hey, you know what we should do that would be really fun, and you got all your friends together and they said, yeah, that sounds like a great idea, and you got like a bunch of people together and you all did like a thing that was like super duper great. That was Dr. Horrible. There's a whole bunch of friends doing something super cool, super fun, and feeling like we're kind of getting away with something, because, I don't know, because it didn't feel like work, which is what is what they say? Love what you do, you'll never work a day in your life. So there you have it. What was the second question? Will there ever be a sequel?
Yes.
Here's what I know. Joss Whedon told me the title of a song for the sequel and the name of a new character in the sequel. We all want to do it. It's just a matter of us finding the time that we can all do it. I've been a little busy with Castle. Neil Patrick Harris is crazy busy. I can't remember what Joss has been doing, but I'm sure it's great. So, most likely, I will say most likely, we're all on board.
Thank you.
Thank you. Craig?
Thanks for taking time out of your schedule to come.
Oh, you're very kind. Thank you.
People here. What's it like working with Stanya? I mean, is she as beautiful in person as on TV? And is your chemistry that real together in that show? Or are you just, I mean, I know you're a great actor.
First of all, if she were here, she'd probably tell you she prefers Stana to Stanya. She prefers Stana. And second of all, I would love to take credit for all the chemistry and all the laughs and all the drama that happens on the show. When in reality, all the hard work is really done before I get there. They say, hey, Nathan, we want you to stand over here. This is what you're going to say. Look in that direction and make it kind of, chemistry. Get chemistry. And that's my job. That's it. Got it.
Well, she has to smell good at least, so you're good standing there with her.
Yeah, like cherries.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Yes, young lady.
Hi, thanks for being here.
Thank you.
I don't have a real question, so I was wondering if you had any thoughts on if you had the power to assign a superpower to any animal across the world.
Yep.
Like if rhinoceroses could fly or...
I was going to say flying tiger. I would put wings on tigers.
Yeah?
And I would ride them. I don't know how old I was. I can't remember if it was a heavy metal magazine or the side of a van. But there was like this barbarian dude flying on a flying tiger with like big old like bat wings, and he was like really intense and mean. But obviously they were buds because he was riding them. So I said I could really use one of those tigers. Thank you.
Hello, Nathan.
Hello.
My name is Jax. That's actually my real name.
Nice to meet you, Jack.
So this question is actually on behalf of my younger sister. We're both huge Firefly fans, and we, I think, all appreciate you taking us into the lab. She wants to know if you and Gina Torres ever had a thing on set.
Okay. Gina Torres, a goddess, amazing, totally amazing, wonderful. Married to Lawrence Fishburne.
But still,
Lawrence Fishburne oozes cool. He doesn't even try. I think he tries not to ooze cool, and it doesn't work. I think it's the one thing he can't do. So there's his failing.
thank you.
So there's room for improvement, yeah. But I'll just say this. Gina Torres used to, when I would be like doing whatever, she used to come and cut my butt with both hands. And she would sing Your Booty is a Wonderland.
Hi,
Hello.
my name's Sarah.
Hi, Sarah. With an H?
Yeah.
Just checking.
How did you land your role in Halo, and what did you think of the animation of your face?
I thought I played Halo. I used to play Halo. I picked up an Xbox at this weird game store. They treat you so unusually there. I stopped going there because it was awful, and also because Amazon. Anyway, I bought an Xbox. I said I want that game, and that game. This is the new console, and I'm so excited. And I'm about to have a double hernia operation, not pleasant, and I'm going to be down for the count. So I wanted something to keep me from going crazy. And I said, oh, and yeah, right through the glass counter. I said, yeah, throw in that Halo one, I guess. Changed my life. Love that game. The game. That's what I always wanted video games to be like. Was that game? So finally, kind of happened before I actually knew what I wanted. I got it. It was really amazing. I was public about liking it. I had a group of friends. We'd get together for Halo 2. We'd get together and do like group games and whatnot. It was a lot of fun. LAN parties. Before online, guys. Before you guys had Xbox Live, we had LAN parties. And you had to have 2 TVs. No one had 2 TVs. Yeah, we had to really endeavor to play, team-on-team Halo. We did that. We were great fun. And I was public about it. I talked about it. And the guys at Bungie at the time who was making the game called me up and said, how'd you like a line? I said, yeah, all right. So in Halo 2, like right when you first start your adventure, there's a Covenant fella beating up on a soldier. If you don't kill the Covenant guy soon enough, he'll kill the soldier. But if you kill the Covenant guy, it'll be me going, thanks. And I think we called him like Sergeant Reynolds or something. I think we actually did that. And then they had to come back and do Sergeant Buck. And then Sergeant Buck, I don't know, he looked kind of like me, kind of. I mean, I don't want to be picky, but he looked kind of like me. But like my nose was squished up a little bit. It was rough. And then they did this whole brand new scan thing for Halo 5 Guardians, and now Buck's a Spartan, and it's really super duper exciting. They had this rig they set me with 37 cameras on this looked like monkey bars, really. Monkey bars with cameras on them, and you have to make every expression on your face, you have to make all these expressions, they put it all into a computer, and they're showing me a digital rendering of my face right there, right then. I said, wow! Can you make it like slightly more handsome? He said, yep. And that's the end of the story. Thank you very much. And you?
Hello.
Hello.
Sorry,
that's all right.
That was really loud. My name is Delina. Other than acting, are there other passions that you have, and do they not coincide with what you're doing?
Pizza and no. Other passions. Other passions. I like traveling, and I especially like traveling to warm destinations with clear water. I like going underwater. I like scuba diving. I like scuba diving. Yeah, I really like it. I've been down a number of times with sharks. It's really cool. Nothing too big, no great whites, nothing crazy. But I had one adventurous time. It was really nice. It was a beautiful spot off the coast of Honduras, which is apparently not a great place to visit. It's like murder capital of the world. But Wozcon, off the coast, it's this little island. The best diving I've ever had. It was really amazing. We went down about 100 feet. There's a shipwreck down there. And I remember looking across at my brother, and we were commenting silently, because it's all signals, how clear the water was. Sometimes you can see little bits in the water, you know you're in water, but it was so clear it looked like air. So my brother did that thing where he looked like he was free falling. We got into this little cabin, the cabin where they would drive the ship, kind of on its side. I got into this metal box, 100 feet under the ocean surface, and I'm thinking, wow, I'm doing something that's actually really quite dangerous. I have an air supply, I'm underwater, any number of things could go wrong, and I'm in a little metal box 100 feet down. But I'm having such a great time, it's so beautiful, the sun is coming down, it's so bright down here at 100 feet, that's how clear the water is. I'm looking out the window saying, it's so blue and it's so green, and what is that? Swimming into the window was a giant moray eel. They're lime green, like fluorescent lime green, and the same way dolphins have a face that kind of looks like they're smiling, like nature's friend. I'm your buddy in the ocean. Everything's going to be fine down here. It's kind of the same. Moray eels have an expression of kind of like they have to keep their mouth open to keep their gills working. So they come at you like, huh? Kind of wild-eyed, kind of staring. And they just look swarthy and trustworthy, like anybody's guess. What are we going to do? You don't know. You don't know. You don't know. And if you know anything, they get a little scarier. They have a very powerful bite. but when they bite something on the inside, they have a second set of jaws, alien style, that pulls the pieces off. So when you start thinking about it, it gets really wonky. It was coming straight at me and my brother, and it's two big guys with all this equipment, this little tiny boat door. We're not going anywhere fast, so we're in. It's coming right at us, goes away. Oh, it comes back at us, goes away. 6 times he does this. My heart is racing. And finally, the last window, the portal that he could possibly go out, he finally takes off. I just go, oh my God, our dive guide afterwards says, oh, I forgot to tell you, there's a giant moray eel down there that's super friendly. Very inquisitive. I remember one time he wrapped around my leg and he wouldn't let go until I finally ran out of air and I started to ascend and he went back down to the shipwreck. I said, if that moray eel wrapped around my leg, I'd have taken my dive knife and cut my leg.
Now, one more thing.
Okay.
If for some reason you ever need a fashion stylist, a wardrobe stylist,
What are you trying to say?
I'm your girl.
What are you trying to say right now? Look, I'm gonna tell you, I came off the plane. This is plain clothes, kind of cool, right? This is a sweater. It's kind of. Got one of these. What do you call these things? A shirt with buttons on it. That's what it's called. My best sneakers are leather. I feel like I'm doing all right. I don't know what you're trying to say.
Hello, my name's Eddie.
Hi.
So, I don't really know what to ask, so I'm gonna ask you some random.
Okay.
So, 2 questions. First one.
I don't know what to ask, but I got 2 of them.
Who's your favorite Pokemon?
That's one that escapes my. What's the yellow guy? That's it.
Second one was Super for Dads. Go for it.
Can you give like the best impersonation of an actor you worked with?
I once met Christopher Walken. I know Christopher Walken impressions are overdone by now, I'm sorry, but here's how it went. I went to a read-through of Blast from the Past with Brendan Fraser and Alicia Silverstone, very nice people, and I was working on a crossword puzzle. I'm sitting at a table that we're all going to sit around and we're going to read the script. And someone comes and puts their stuff next to me, and I finish the line 47 down, done. And I looked up, and there's Chris Walken looking down at me. Just kind of dead eyes. No expression, and I'm lost. All I can think of is he did this movie where he played like the devil, really, the Archangel Gabriel, which was the Archangel, one of those guys. So, a mean angel, and at one point he goes, look into my eyes. And he's scary as hell, and it's just his eyes. It's all I can see right now. Oh my God. A lady on the other side of the table said, oh, Chris Walken, we have a mutual friend. Her name is Susan. She did makeup for you on such and such. And he walks away from me, walks over to this lady. Now I'm where you are. He walks up to this lady, and he looks at her. And then he looks at me. And then he does this move. But he doesn't say anything. So here's me, I say, I'm Nathan. He says, Chris, nice to meet you. He looks back at the woman and then walks away and says, Sahab Susan. Look at the guy next to me. What just happened? I don't know. That was it.
Before we go, would you like to shout out for Matthew?
Matthew. Hi, Matthew. All right.
Thank you.
And you?
Hi. I'm McKenna.
I'm...
I have to ask. Well, I just love you and Dr. Horrible's sing-along blog.
True.
It is, like, incredible. I show it to all my friends and they can't stop laughing.
Also true.
What was the best scene, your favorite scene, in your opinion?
I like the big finale scene where where Dr. Horrible finally becomes evil and does something, and actually his freeze where he actually works, his stuff, everything kind of comes together finally for him. I really enjoyed that scene. How's that?
Also, headlines.
Oh, so there's that. Spoiler alert. Thanks. Yes.
Hi, my name is Brittany. I wrote something because I'm probably going to freeze up, and is it okay if I read it to you?
Please.
Okay,
Read every other word.
Okay, we'll see how that goes. So we traveled here from South Texas, like the tip of Texas, and a lot of things have been happening that kind of been delaying our presence here. And despite,
you brought presents?
Just for you, just for you. Despite how crazy it's been these past couple of days, the thing that we were looking forward to is meeting you. I'm a fan of all your work, and the things that are the ones that I could probably quote verbatim are Castle and Firefly. I just wanted you to know that I think you're a fantastic person. I love your acting, but setting that aside, without having even met you, I know that you're a very humble and kind person, and sincerely thank you for that. Sometimes there aren't too many things to look forward to, you know, in a day, you know, life's hard, but it's people like you that make me believe that there are great things in this world. Say hi to Beckett and Esco and Ryan for me, and yes, you are regularly handsome. Thank
you very much. Thank you so much.
Thanks for listening.
I love that letter, especially the end. Sir.
Oh boy. Hi, my name's Ahmed. This is awkward because I was just going to be sitting and listening in like everyone else, but then my mother calls me. She's like, "You're going to see Nathan Fillion." I'm like, "Yeah." She's probably a bigger fan of you than I am. She's like, "You have to do two things for me."
That's fine, that's cool.
One, can you ask him if he'd ever return to the role of Mal Reynolds if there was a chance?
Yes.
Oh, that was easy. And this next one prompted a 3-minute argument because I'm like, I don't think I can pull that off. And she's like, you just get a selfie with him. But I don't know, I don't think.
Maybe, perhaps afterwards, maybe, but if we do it now, it would be a little...
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Sorry. Thank you.
Sorry to disappoint your mom.
No, afterwards, if there's a chance, I'll take it, but that's about the best I can do. Thanks.
And you are?
Ear coin.
And that outfit, is that, what outfit are you wearing? Is that?
Hawkeye.
Yes, you are.
And my question is, what is your favorite thing of being an actor?
Great question. Okay, I don't know about you, but when I was your age, I was always thinking, when I grow up, I'd like to be blank. And then the next day I go, no wait, you know what? I want to be, and then that afternoon would be, no, you know what? I'm going to be, it was always changing. As an actor, I get to try out a lot of different things every day. So my life is the adventure I planned for as a child. Which, wow, that worked out really well. Yeah. Thank you. By the way, what do you want to be when you grow up? Hawkeye?
What?
You want to be Hawkeye when you grow up? What do you want to do? There's that. You're going to have to wait till I'm dead because we already got one. Thanks very much, brother. Zatanna.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm well.
Excellent.
I first saw you in 1994 when you played Joey on When Life to Live.
That's right. It's been gig, yeah.
Do you ever, I have two questions. Do you ever look back on those really earlier works and giggle at yourself?
Constantly.
And then the second question is there any role that you haven't played yet that you would just, like a dream role that you would just want to play before you die? Like a bucket list role?
I'd like to, we got a lot of superhero movies coming out, a lot of great superhero movies. I would love to play a villain in one of those movies. I think that'd be a lot of fun. Because for every superhero, there's like 30 villains, 20, 50, so many villains. How many does Spider-Man have? 268, I believe. So yeah, I would love to play a villain. I think that would do it, yeah. And Indiana Jones. And Greatest American Hero. And Nathan Drake. And... Green Gables. Don't limit me. Don't tell me I can't do it. I can. Thank you.
You're my hero, buddy.
Oh, thank you so much. Thanks for dressing up.
Hi.
Hi.
My name is Autumn.
Hi, Autumn.
And I was just wondering if you could give my lovely friends over here a shout out. We are all huge fans. Team Hoobers.
Shout out to the Hoobers.
Thank you. First of all, you were always my captain before you were anybody's castle. So to all the Firefly fans out there, I just have to say, we appreciate you. I do have two questions. The first one is, just jargon. So what is some of your favorite pranks on the set of Castle that you have just loved and would repeat and just drive everybody bananas?
I try not to play a lot of pranks, I really do. I played one on John Ware just recently, who confessed to me, and I use the word confess deliberately because when John was a kid, he would go to church, the Catholic Church, with the Eucharist, those little wafers. He had these little wafers out in communion. And he would take a bunch and he'd put them in his pocket, and when he'd go to school, he'd just slowly be snacking on communion. So he told me this story, we shared a laugh. I said, I wonder how hard it would be to get a hold of those. Amazon, boop, boop, there's 250 of them in a box at my door the next day. And I slipped into his dressing room, and he had a sweater, not unlike this one, kind of a sweatshirt thing. And I stuffed his pockets with communion, these little wafers. And there was a lot. I mean, there was a lot of wafers. It was just full. They were full. Following day, I see him at work, and we're chatting about something, I don't know, we're kind of shooting the breeze, having a good time, and I was hoping, I don't know how to broach the subject to kind of look at it and talk about it, and I said, so, and he goes, so it was you? I couldn't keep a straight face. What are you talking about? I didn't say anything. I'm terrible at, I think I've lost my ability to prank.
My second thing, and this is the more important question that every woman here wants to ask, but Nathan, would you marry me?
I'm sure I would.
Thank you. And your hair is on point today, darling.
Thank you.
You look amazing. So thank you for coming and giving us your time and your beautiful, beautiful face.
You're very kind. Only one I got. Thank you. You, sir.
Hey. I have three questions.
Okay, one.
Which character was it harder to act as? Castle or Caleb from Buffy the Vampire Slayer?
I'll say Castle because it's taken me a lot longer. Okay, next question.
What's your favorite doctor? Who's your favorite doctor?
My favorite doctor?
Doctor Who.
Oh, Doctor Who? Who's my favorite?
Doctor Who.
Oh, thank you. I don't know, Dr. Feelgood? I'll say, it was Matt. I'll say Matt.
And who's your favorite Mortal Kombat character?
I don't know all the characters off by name, but there was a phase in my life that anytime somebody got into an argument, amongst my friends, two guys would get into an argument about something, not even heated, just like, no, I don't think you're right. I would say, Mortal Kombat! Try that, it's really fun. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you.
And you?
Hi, my name is Yulia.
Hi, Yulia.
My sister and I are here. We love you so much.
You have excellent taste.
Yes. We especially love you in Firefly and Castle.
Thank you.
She's down there.
Okay.
Back there.
Yeah.
I have two questions. The first one is, what was your favorite part about being a villain on Buffy?
Okay.
And my second question is, who do you think would win in a fight, Reavers or Walkers?
Reavers, come on. Come on, Reavers.
Just checking.
And then they eat them. But my favorite part about playing, was it favorite part about playing Caleb?
Yeah.
Okay, favorite part about playing Caleb. First of all, I didn't have to fuss with my hair at all. I just washed it and came to work. That was nice. Second, I finally got to play a bad guy, which was a lot of fun. third, I got to do this big fight scene, but unlike any other fight scene I'd ever done, I had super strength, which was really cool. And Sarah Michelle Gellar is a very tiny lady, and she had a very tiny stunt double. And they said, do you think you can, like if she were to bend over your head, do you think you have the strength to lift her up and pin her to this low ceiling of a beam here? Can you pin her to that? I said, I don't know. I mean, I've never done that. She's so tiny. I just went, oh! I just pinned her. And she's like kind of wriggling around a bit, washboard abs. She's like really tough, super tough, just really tiny. So they kind of arranged all these things. If you went, knock Spike, all of a sudden Spike would go flying through the air. And like, that was really, great. Great. Came home and I could probably do that in real life. That was a lot of fun. I've never been able to do that before. That was a lot of fun.
Thank you so much. You're my hero. Thank you.
All right.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, my name is Brenly.
Okay.
I was wondering if you had any advice for aspiring actors.
Yes, I will say this. Do it if it scares you. Say, I'm scared to do it. That's the reason to do it. It's a challenge. I think you should do it. And just do whatever you can get your hands on. Instead of waiting for the thing that you want to do most, do everything you can in the meantime. And I'll say be kind to everybody on your way up because they're the same people you'll meet on the way back down. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Doctor?
Captain.
Doctor.
First of all, I'm appalled at that answer. Secondly,
hey, listen, Matt and I are buddies. If I don't say Matt, I'm going to hear about
it. Question was, or is, if you could work with any actor, who would you work with? Dead or alive?
Dead or alive? Okay, you might laugh at me. One of my favorite actors is Elvis Presley. Yeah, real life. Here's why. Because he's not an actor. He's like a super duper rock star that everybody was like, hey, let's put that kid in a movie. But there were times when he really pulled it off, where you could tell he was just doing his damn best to do his damn best, and I respected that. I really liked it. He wasn't just some schmo they threw in there and he was terrible at his job. Some of the movies were terrible. Some of the movies were really bad. But he wasn't terrible. He was trying his damnedest. I think that'd be really fun to do a scene with Elvis Presley. I think that'd be really super cool. But Kevin Bacon too.
Thank you.
Thank you.
How's it going?
Excellent.
What's the most uncomfortable question you've ever been asked by a fan, and could you answer it?
This is a good one to go out on because I realize I'm out of time. I probably went overtime. My time is frozen on 1 second. I've got 1 second to answer this question, guys. I've got 2 more seconds. 1 more second. All right. I was at one of my first convention after Firefly had actually come out. It was one of my first convention experiences there. We were up on a riser at a table and I signed something for a fan. They went off to the side and now I'm dealing with other fans. And this particular fan said, hey Nathan, hey Nathan, hey Nathan, hey Nathan. While I'm talking, I'm like, yes, what is it? You remember that nude scene you did? You should do more of those. And I said, it's kind of creepy, sir. You guys, I hope to see you out there. I hope I see you at my photo op thing. I hope I see you tomorrow. And walking around, thanks for the great